Hi Aries, welcome to your September monthly reading. So we're going to be doing a couple things today. I pre-shuffled. So we're doing a couple oracle cards. I meditated beforehand and I actually saw which decks I needed to use today. They all showed themselves. So this will be an interesting reading for sure. And yeah, this is already looking like a good month for you, Aries. So this will be interesting what we get here. So the first cards I got that are kind of like guiding you for the month, I got the Let Go card these are messages from Spirit. We got the Whale, which is Soul's Path, and we got Goodbye to the old, hello to the new. So there is something that you definitely need to let go of in your past, Aries. I asked for clarification and we got Queen of Cups, Nine of Pentacles, and we got Eight of Pentacles. So I feel like this is okay. So what I'm feeling like with this for your month is that it's telling you that you've been holding on to something emotionally that's been very charged for you. And I feel like it has something to do with how it's the way you are making money right now. I feel like everybody has financial goals, right? And you have your own too, and you're Aries, so you're gonna, plow through to get what you need, and that is typical for you. And I respect that, whenever you have a lot of motivation to get there, I think it's beautiful. But I feel like what they're saying is to keep practicing, keep working on what you're working on, but know that there's a different kind of door that might open up for you that you're not necessarily expecting. So just keep an open mind, because you do have things coming in for you that are going to be very beautiful before the end of the month. We're going to go into that. So as your first card showing for the beginning of the month, we got the World. And that was clarified by Knight of Cups. You got the Sun and you got the Fool. So here you go. So you guys can see what it looks like here. So here's what I'm feeling like with this. It's just sort of picking up like what we just spoke about. I feel like if you were wondering what this item is because it hasn't happened yet, don't worry about it, because the Sun card is saying this is going to be a very clear thing for you. Whatever this is that you need to let go of, it's definitely an ending of sorts. And it's definitely an emotional one. The fact that you got Knight of Cups here when you had the Queen of Cups at the top tells me that there's some sort of partnership that was ending. I don't know if it's necessarily, this is a general reading, so I don't know that it's necessarily business or romantic, but the fact that they're both cups like that tells me that it probably is romantic. There's something to it, or it's something that kind of, it feels like the end of a very difficult time, and then they show, because you got the Sun card and the Fool, they show a brand new beginning and they show it being very beautiful for you. So I feel like in a very short period of time, you're ending something that needed to be ended, and something beautiful is opening up for you. It's like, when you create a vacuum, how things just fill it, or when you clean the house, people just start putting plates everywhere. It's that same kind of thing, only it's a good thing. Whatever it is that you're clearing out emotionally, you're making way for something new and beautiful to come in. So it's really great. Middle of the month, you got the Seven of Fire card, which is a card of it usually shows traditionally you've got this, guy defending himself on the top of a hill with a bunch of wands, And this was clarified. You got Queen of Pentacles, you got Eight of Swords, and you got Nine of Swords. So I feel like whatever this is, it's something that has been stressing you out, and you felt like, oh my God, my hands are tied by this financially. So I don't know if it has to, I feel like some of you, you're holding on to some sort of X for financial reasons, or you're holding on to some sort of you feel like you're kind of trapped and you're having to fight for things for financial reasons, or it could be some sort of compromise you've been making at work where, you know, you've been letting certain people treat you a certain way because you know that you felt like you needed to in order to get ahead. Well, this shows you as not doing that. It shows that she has everything that she needs, and you don't have to rely on whoever this person is that you've been relying on. So if it's an ex, if it's someone you work with where you felt like you needed to, you're not going to need to at all. So just let it go. And towards the end of the month, you actually have something really beautiful happening. So I meant to pull one card for you, but I pulled two for you for the end of the month. You got King of Water, which is very beautiful, and you got Nine of Water also. That's the wish fulfillment card as well. And I asked what this was in regards to for clarification, and we got Three of Swords, we got Seven of Pentacles, and we got Seven of Cups. So I feel like whatever this is, you did have like an epiphany over that. Like by the end of the month, you're gonna feel like, okay, you know what, I feel like you're catching up on the grief that you didn't process from earlier in the month, and like you were supposed to have cut this person off with this ending that was kind of forced on you, and you kind of didn't. And that's okay, because by the end of the month, that is happening. You're processing it, but you have all the support system you need, and you have something new and very emotionally fulfilling taking its place. And you have this great knowledge of what it is that you want now. And see this girl before her, a lot of people see this as like indecision, like, oh my God, you're spreading yourself too thin. Intuitively, that's not what I'm getting for you with this. I feel like this card is saying that you're not gonna have to choose. You're gonna have all of these options in front of you, and you'll have a little piece of every little piece of the pie. And the reason I feel that way is because you have that Nine of Water and the King of Water right above it. Those are emotionally contented cards, and I actually feel very emotionally balanced just sitting here looking at these cards. Like I feel like you're just gonna feel wonderful. And you got the Seven of Pentacles here. She's just standing there enjoying watching her garden grow, and that's basically what you're doing, Aries. You're just relaxed, you feel great about everything, and you're just watching your garden grow. And the fact that you had the goodbye to the old, hello to the new tells me that if this was some sort of real partnership, you have a new one coming in. If something bad was happening at work, you have something great coming in to replace it. So it's going to be really beautiful. I also I decided I'm doing a little something special for you guys too, since it's, you know, we're going into fall, September. You know, it can be exciting going into fall, you know, pumpkin spice season, right? Yeah. All right, I said it. And some of you too, you're like, you love your Halloween too, right? So, and I'm a summer gal, so I get it. I know a lot of you can miss it too. But all right, what does Aries need for advice for their relationship? Or, you know, for their love life. There we go. All right, so I'll give you the single version and the couples version. So basically, you got the Judgment card here, Aries, for your love life. I feel like this is more just, all right, so the first thing that comes to me is I see this girl blowing on the horn, on her seashell horn there, and she's trying to get attention. I feel like you're supposed to be getting some attention as far as, because it says you have some self-reflection there, right? I feel like if you're with a partner and they've been kind of like yelling something at you, or they've been telling you things like, oh, I get so angry when you do this, da-da-da-da-da. You might completely disagree with them, but a lot of times when people say stuff, they're reflecting things either back about themselves that they're trying to put on you, or they are, or it's you, like it's a true reflection that you need to hear. And they say with the universe, anything that's happening to you, it's a belief that you're putting out there. So if they're telling you things like, oh, you need to do this or you need to do that, you don't have to listen to that as like you need to do that. So, but at the same time, maybe there is some sort of truth to it, or there's some little thing you need to listen to that's part of it, that maybe if you did take it, you could adjust your life and you could make your life a little bit better from it. So try to take it as that. As far as, and also the word self-reflection is in the bottom of this card. So there is a part of me that feels like you need to see what it is about yourself that you're learning right now from with your love life. So, and if you are single, it's okay, because self-reflection is beautiful. It's thinking about, you know, what you want, and taking the steps that you need to move forward in that direction. And it's beautiful too. And it's, you know, maybe a lot of times you date a couple different people in a row and you decide, hey, none of these people are for me, right? And you're like, oh, I'm never dating somebody with this kind of property to them again. So at least you kind of know what you're going to be dealing with later and what you're going to want. So as far as your job, for your career advice, you actually got the Star card, which is like a hope. That's really wish fulfillment. I think they're telling you to reach for the stars right now with your career, and that's kind of what a lot of your other cards said today too, is that moving forward, they really want you to just keep yourself open, just sort of visualize what it is you really want. Take those steps, but just be open to the different ways that it could happen. So, okay, for your special little surprise, I'm doing one from the Healing Archangel Raphael deck. So this is just like a little health advice for the month. So, you know, the best thing for you. So, and for you, Aries, I got laughter is the best medicine. So, you know, there are people that, you know, when they got cancer or whatever, they just watch comedies and things and were able to heal themselves that way. Sometimes you just need a night out with your friends, just laughing and joking all night. And that could be, you know, what increases your vibration and gets you going and feeling great about your next week. So maybe that's all you need to just feel better about yourself too. Just, you know, hang out and have fun. So that is your September month, Aries. I actually think it looks really beautiful. I think things are coming together for you and you're moving in the direction you want to move in. So congratulations, and we'll see you for the next weekly one. All right, bye-bye.